These mistakes are costing you clients every single week, and it's all fixable in your organic marketing. Let's hop in. It's episode 150 of the Client by Client podcast. Let's do this together. Hey, what's up? Jeremy here from whatupjeremy.com, back with another episode of Client by Client. Thank you so much for tuning in today. In the last episode, we talked about sales confidence. What needs to happen in order to boost your confidence to become one of the upper echelon salespersons in your marketplace. As solopreneurs, as founders of our online business, there's no more important task and part of your area and part of your business to lead than the sales portion when you're below that 15 to 30K a month mark. And sometimes you go through a dry spell, and sometimes you have people who don't say yes on the call, and sometimes you start to question your abilities. So whether you are on a roll with sales, maybe you're getting a few no's here and there, or if you're going through a total dry spell, I share with you 3 ways to boost your confidence quickly so that you can confidently enroll new coaching clients into your coaching program every single week. Be sure to head back 1 episode to get the entire framework and to understand what to do to boost your confidence quickly. In today's episode, I want to talk about social media mistakes that are costing you clients every single month when it comes to your organic marketing and posting on social media and really getting leads and clients from it. The first thing that is costing you clients every single week and month on social media with your organic marketing is not posting consistently. You see, you have to be putting enough chum out in the water if you want the fishes to be coming to you. And the issue is that with so many things that you could be working on in your online business, social media is one of the ones that you'll hear me talk about that most are spending way too much time on. And even with all of that time invested, you're still not posting consistently. So something is amiss. Something is just not either being planned properly and organized strategically ahead of time, or our thinking is just not simplified enough in order for us to get the results that we're wanting from. So if you really want to get more from social media and you want to be posting more organically and you want to be posting more consistently, then you also have to remove any resistance along that path that keeps that from happening. So if your content is taking you too long to create, too long to brainstorm, too long to edit, too long to make the captions and the copy for, and it just absolutely has to be perfect, then maybe we must take a step back and say maybe 80% is good enough. Or maybe we need to scrap what we're doing entirely to try something different. And when you start posting consistently and you're also beating a consistent drum, meaning you're sharing the same message and when you share your consistent message and you do it the right way, you should feel like you are repeating yourself and posting a lot of the same stuff. A lot of you want to feel like you are making groundbreaking news and groundbreaking thoughts and quotes. But if you really want to get through to your clients, you need to be saying the same 1, 2, or 3 things on repeat for years. So get more consistent with what that message is. Well, the way I run my business and the way I teach is to come up with a very easy napkin sketch model of your online business that contains the 3 or 4, no more, problems and deep pains that your perfect target clients are experiencing right now. And then all you do is you show up on social media every single day talking about those pains and problems, talking about the solutions, talking about how to overcome them, talking about things in the narrative of those 3 or no more than 4 problems and pains that your audience experiences, that your perfect ideal clients experience. Over time, you're not going to get it right the first time, but over time, this gets refined. And as you get clients, you start to become familiar with what those actual pains and problems are and how your clients, your dream clients, actually speak about them. And then you tweak that in your marketing. But if you are not right now feeling like you are repeating yourself and the content is very, very repetitive, then you're probably not doing this right. So we need to post consistently, and we have to get consistent with our message. And if you don't know what your message is, because for some reason or another you're complicating it, or your online coach hasn't broken it down as clearly as this, your message is simply the 2, 3, or no more than 4 pains and problems that your audience is currently experiencing. And then when you get a little more advanced, talking about what's keeping them from where they want to be and talking about where they want to be, and then talking about the aspirations for what's beyond that. But all of that is advanced. If you can't get this first part right, you have to talk about the pains and problems. You have to do it every single day, and you should feel like you are extremely repetitive, like you are a soundboard, and you will get this right when you feel that way. And when your clients, when they sign up with you, they're repeating the pains and problems back to you. They're almost a protege of those problems, and they're there, signed up and paid for, ready to solve them. The second mistake that's costing you clients from your organic social media marketing every single day, every single week, and every single month is that you're not aiming for conversations. Yeah, 150 episodes in, and I got to bring it up again. You're posting for vanity metrics. You're posting to stroke your own ego. You're posting to see your own pretty or handsome face and to hear your delightful voice. And what you're not showing up for is what the pains and problems of your market are experiencing. And you're not showing up to convert those views, those likes, if you're getting comments and if you're getting shares, into conversations. You must wake up every single day with the insane clarity that your only goal from posting on social media and getting thing number one right, the consistent message and the consistent posting part right, posting the right stuff and doing it enough, is to start a conversation. Is to take someone from viewing that, reading that, liking that, hopefully commenting on that, praying for a share from it, and no matter what quantity that comes in, whether it's one person that does any or all of those things, or it's 10,000, it's converting those people from just passerbys, from just watching it passively and maybe engaging with it to some degree or another, and turning it into a conversation and turning that into a thank you for the like. Hey, thanks so much for that comment, means a lot. Replying to that comment and then sending them a DM. When you see someone watching your story, because you're doing your minute story every single day, right? Because just posting a photo or a little clip on social media is not enough. And so you're hopping on your story and you're seeing one, hopefully, 10, or one, probably 10, hopefully, people that you don't recognize watching your story, and you're tapping on them, going to their profile, giving them some love on their photos, reading their captions and adding a thoughtful comment. And when they do anything back, you're sending them a DM. This is what the game is all about. Too many of you believe in this false reality and this false narrative that just by posting on social media, posting influencer-like content, and showing up maybe daily or with some consistency, and by talking about the thing that you do, that people are going to go to your link in your bio and buy your shit from you. And wake up call, that hasn't been happening, and that's not going to. But that's okay. Because your only job from doing all of this work on social media is to create conversations. And when you understand how to create the conversation, you got a big part of the game solved. And then all you have to do is understand what to say in the conversation and what responses to elicit from your prospects. And when you do that, they will be coming towards you instead of you chasing them. And now we have the game 75% right. All we have to do is not blow it. All we have to do is understand our pipeline and dial that in and understand that your job is to book calls. Don't even put your product link in your bio. No one's going to buy from your social media when they come across you. But I promise you, if you understand how to get them to interact with you, which is far easier than getting them to open up their wallet and give you their hard-earned money when they know nothing about you and they don't trust you yet and they definitely don't respect you yet, it's far easier to build a conversation, build that trust, and to create a pipeline organically that gets you 15 to 30K a month through the process that I just explained. There are a numerous amount of episodes before today's that talk about what to do in the conversation, including yesterday's episode, and including the 20 before it, and including the 149, the 149 before today's, that share with you exactly what to do once you've started that conversation and where to take that next if you're at all still in the dark about that process. Thing number 3 that's costing you clients every single month on social media, and the mistakes that you just must stop making. Third is you're posting too much. You're posting too much without the aim. You're posting too much content, and what's happening is that because you're talking about subjects outside of your coaching, because you want to look like an influencer and you want to talk about things that make you feel special and put hashtag sponsored or whatever in your posts, and to see that in your feed, is causing for these platforms to not want to boost you at all. And when you post too much and you don't post about the same things, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, they don't know what to do with your shit. And so you got to start posting the same things every single day and aiming at the same 10 to 30 hashtags across all of your posts, probably using only 3 or 4 per, that are the most pertaining to the post that you're putting up in any given time. But if you're posting too much and you're not getting clients from it, this is also a great permission to scale that back or to schedule that out into the future so that you can work on your conversation game and so that you can work on booking calls from social media and less about the organic posting on social media. So if you're posting too much, kudos to you for figuring out the process for getting posts up on social media and for not having the resistance that most people face when it comes to posting enough. But if you're not getting clients from it, then we got to spend that time doing some education and some self-development, hopefully in the coaching program that you're in or from the coach that you've hired that you've spent all that money on, and get them to help you to turn your calendar into something that is actually going to net you booked calls and not turn you into and not keep you being a social media content creator, because that just doesn't pay the bills. I know you want to feel special. You will feel insanely special when you have clients on the other end of your screen crying and thanking you for your help and feeling like you were a sign from God and that their angels guided you to them. And they're wanting to either sign up for your stuff or they're getting the result from your stuff and have already paid. You are not special, your clients are. And when you stop exuding that and you make your clients feel special and you get underneath them and you serve them, is when the posting that you have, it starts to not matter as much and you can actually care in your stuff instead of just doing what everyone else is doing or thinking or doing what you think is just gonna work and trying to pull out something out of a hat. You have to have a heart of service and you have to care and you have to start talking about the pains and problems. And if you start posting less, but you start talking about more important things and you create more engaging content with better hooks and calls to action, and you use the right hashtags and you have a consistent posting schedule talking about a consistent message, which is the pains and problems, no more than 2, 3, or 4. This is when your social media marketing will start pulling in more conversations that turn into more leads, that turn into more clients, that turns into more revenue, and you create that upward spiral. In the next episode of Client by Client, we're getting back to our old school verses and we're putting a 1-call close against a 2-call close. I want to talk about the pros and cons, about the benefits and the features of each so that you can get clear on which one is the right way for you to be booking calls and enrolling clients in your online business. Whenever you are ready, here are a couple ways I can help you grow your online business. First, download your free copy of GetBookedCRM. Coaches, are you still managing your leads and pipeline from Instagram DM, Facebook Messenger, and your email inbox where you're losing leads in the cracks and leaving a lot of money and clients on the table every single week and month? That's why I created GetBookedCRM. What started out as a free and simple way for me to manage my pipeline and turn prospects into clients has quickly become a favorite tool of my private students and many members in the Leverage Coach community. Get leads and turn them into half the time, and download your free copy now by finding me on Instagram and sending me the letters CRM. Second, join my free group for online coaches. I've got hundreds of coaches from all over the world and many different coaching niches, all implementing my methods and training for starting and growing an online business and getting clients consistently. Get your free invite now by finding me on Instagram and messaging me the word group. Lastly, become my next success story. I'm getting a couple coaches together this month to implement my methods and frameworks for injecting a minimum of $15K worth of new clients or doubling your existing client roster base over the next 30, 60, 90 days. But working with the right people is super important to me. So only reply to this if you are a relationship-focused business owner who always puts the client ahead of the money. You've been working with clients for at least 6 months to a year. You'd like to get 3 to 5 new clients organically from social media every month without wasting money and time on paid ads. You have at least 300 friends on a social platform, email list, or Facebook group. You are willing to take bold action. You're willing to take bold, inspired action because you know that your success depends upon it. And last but most importantly, you can keep a secret. That's you. I want you to grab your phone right now, give that Instagram app a tap, do a little search, find me at WhatUpJeremy, give me a follow, binge on some reels while you're there. And when you're ready, I want for you to message me the words case study. When you do that, I'll ask you a couple questions about your online business and about your vision for the next 12 months. And then I'll share with you what we have coming up this month in the Get Clients program, how we're already helping students from all over the world to get clients consistently. And then we'll also identify what part of the program will likely make the biggest impact on your business as soon as that we know what to expect. For all the details now, just find me over on Instagram at WhatUpJeremy and send me the words case study. That's it for this episode of Client by Client. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you in the next one. Cheers. Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, happy November. I hope this message finds you well. If you made it all the way through to the end, comment "end," and I'll know that you came from the live video stream here, not from the audio podcast. And be sure to tap one of the cards here if you're on YouTube to get another episode related to this one or one of the newest episodes. And be sure to hit subscribe and that notification bell. Facebook, be sure to like and share this with your friends if you got value from it. That's how we grow the show. And LinkedIn, it would mean a lot as well. Leave a comment, maybe share this out with your network. Be that connector that you are. We're back to round out the week tomorrow with another episode. Only 4 episodes this week. I was in Sedona on a little business friend vacay on Monday. So only 4 this week, but there will be 5 in the podcast feed. If you're not subscribed there, you can listen to me when you're getting your steps. Today was a little bit of a tongue lashing and ass whooping, if you will, but you can get that when you're getting your steps, washing your dishes, doing your chores at the gym. You take me in your pocket wherever you go. Just search my name or Client by Client in Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Google Play. That's it for this. I will see you guys back again tomorrow to round out the week. Peace out.